Hi, Jim Farr here, lead pastor at Emmanuel United Methodist Church in Noblesville, bringing you this week's Thoughts from the Far Side. I wanted to kind of do an update today because we've just entered a new season technically. I know summer doesn't start technically for a few weeks yet, but in the life of the church, once June gets here, it's summer. And so we have a lot of things that are happening. I just wanted to do a little bit of a recap and remind you of all the exciting things that you could participate in. Used to be that summer was a slow time in the life of the church. I've discovered in my years of ministry that's not accurate anymore. So I just want to give you an invitation to see what you might want to participate in and what's happening in the life of our church. Besides our great worship on Sunday mornings, there are several other things going on, but one of the things we switched to this year, a new experiment, has to do with our children's ministry. We're having what we used to call Vacation Bible School, and we've discovered a lot of people that are not in the church have no clue what that is, so we've started something new this year we're calling Kid Venture. And we're going to be doing it instead of on location for the first few weeks. We're going to do one-day events in city parks. And you can see the schedule on our webpage, but we've got one coming up this week already, tomorrow night, Thursday night. So I hope you might consider bringing some neighbor kids, a grandkid, a kid, come and check out our Kid Venture program. And if you can't come this week, you can still come to the next one. So check out that schedule and come and be a part of Kid Venture. Another exciting thing is the development of our youth ministry here. When we brought on our youth and young adult leader, John Zawadny, several months back, our program had been in decline for quite a while. And now John just had a summer celebration to kick off the year, and it was the largest crowd he'd had since he'd been here. We're so excited about those changes. John is moving youth ministry to the summer for Sundays. Hope you'll take a look at that. You can also find that on our webpage and come and bring your young people. You'll find John to be both exciting, energetic, and knowledgeable, and is a great leader for our youth ministry at this time. So that's another area that you can visit in. And finally, one of my fun things, I already introduced it, but just a reminder, is our movie series, Faith Goes to the Movies. Our first one is tonight, One Foot in Heaven. It stars Frederick March as a Methodist minister, and it was filmed back, I believe now, almost 80 years ago. Hard to believe, but you'll notice some things in the ministry haven't changed in 80 years. And it is based on a true story from a book written by a pastor's daughter, and talks about their adventures in the ministry. And then each week following these movies, our sermon will be choosing a theme from that movie. And there's a great scene early in this movie where the main character chooses to leave medical school to follow a call to ministry. You might imagine that not everybody embraced that readily, giving up a great career in medicine to go into ministry. So this Sunday, come, and if you can't come in person, watch us online, because a big part of the message Sunday is going to be me sharing with you about my call to ministry. So you'll understand a little bit about my journey, the call, getting into ministry, but also maybe just like in the movie, a few of the highs and lows over the years of being in ministry. So it's exciting, and I hope you'll join us for that. A week from Sunday, we'll be using the movie Inherit the Wind, and Steve Graves, our own council chair, will be sharing with you some thoughts from a theme from Inherit the Wind. And the series goes on for the summer. A lot of different variety of movies. Those movies that we mentioned are both older movies. We'll be using Yesterday, a very, very recent movie, as one of these. So anyway, I just could go on and on because there are so many exciting things happening in the life of our church. Our dream team is in the process of finishing up developing core values and a new vision and mission statement for our church. And then they'll be working in July on implementing a strategy of how we're going to be able to do things and to reach out into the community and the world around us. I could go on and on. That's enough for now. Next week, I'm going to introduce you to our two new staff members. One of those you might have seen in a video already, but next week we'll be talking about that with our two new folks on staff. So for now, hope to see you at the movies tonight.